So we may not have the MOP because we may not be in Facebook now. I'm going to check and see in a second. If we don't got it, then I'm just going to go straight from Zoom to the joint because they're saying that they're not connecting to Facebook. They're saying that they're not connecting StreamYard to Facebook for some reason. And if that's the case, I'm going to go right to Zoom. Now, I normally can tell, see, that's the thing, it's not connected. I got you. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody's here. Let me see what's up.
I know how it feel to wake up, oaked up. Pockets broke as hell, another rock to sell. People look at you like you's the user, selling drugs to all the losers, mad Buddha abuser. But they don't know about the stress-filled day.
I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
That's why you drink Tanqueray, so you can reminisce and wish you wasn't living so devilish. Just like you, smoking blunts with my crew. D.E.D. wasn't B.I.G.
I think we all right. Let me see what's up. They're saying that it's not connecting. That's why.
20 down south. Packed up my tools for my raw power move. Block 19 for casket and flower.
That was me. That was them.
Stop my flow. And what they don't know will show on
StreamYard people. All right, there you go. What up? Anti-Dinya. Mowgli. What up? Good morning, everybody else in the building. Good morning, we here. All right, so you said we working. Okay.
Young.
Let's go Monday morning, you on it. I'm here. Let's go, y'all. Let's work. Come on, let's go. Thank you. Good morning. Unks in the building. Monday morning, you on it. Let's go, y'all. Come on. We on our way to Europe. Let's go. We're not playing. It's getting popping, and the schedule's starting to fill up.
Price went up.
The schedule is starting to fill up. Let's go, y'all. Let's get it popping. Uncle, let's go. Good morning, y'all. Unction in the building. Let's go. OSG Day. MOP Day. Every day. OSG Day on Thursday. You know what it is. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Come on. Schedule's filling up, y'all. Let's go. Let's go, y'all.
Can't tie a sweater over that. So hotter than pajamas. We lay back.
Good morning, everybody. Unction in the building.
She make it hard to watch your flat TV. Let's go.
Whoa. Let's get it popping this morning. This is the Monday morning. You on the Unction in the building. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's work this morning. Let's get it. We on our way to Europe. We filling the schedule up. Let's go. England and Holland, we looking at you right now. France, you up next. Let's go. Wait a minute. Spain, Barcelona, what's up? Let's go.
We still hustle till the sun come up. Tackle 40 when the sun go down. It's a cold winter. Y'all better undo up.
P-Dog, what you talking about? Let's find out what you talking about, P-Dog.
Now listen up. Don't you know top sole purpose is to lock us down and throw away the king.
What up, baby? Thank you to all MOP fans. Thank you all the MOP fans. Let's go. Good morning, everybody. Young to the building. This is your ball to the world famous, most dangerous MOP First Family. You know what it is. Give you news MOP all day. That's what we do on the MOP page. I got 9 pages, though. I got everybody here. I got Twitch, Twitter. Let's go, y'all. I got Twitch, Twitter. I got Facebook Live. I got let's go down. I got YouTube pages. Let's go. Let's work. Come on, let's get some. Hey, shout out to my man, my brother Freeway. What's up? Love for you, Freeway. Let's go, y'all. Shout him out one time for your mind. Unction in the building. Let's go. This is the Raw Perspective Morning Emails, Monday morning yawning for the world famous, most dangerous Uncle A's to the world famous MOP First Family. Let's go. I am She's in charge. That's right. That's me, Uncle CEO of the MOP. How y'all feeling this morning? What up, y'all? Come on. Here we go, live and direct. We don't play around. No more loud music. Back in that. Hey, Sue, say hi. Que iba todos los raperos, whatever. Where you from, bro? De donde eres? Where you from, man?
Now rolling with the thugs.
Bonus, let's work. Come on.
Get the big push.
I see you, Mo. Let's work. Come on.
Still
here,
Never left.
Plus, more
or less.
Over and
Shout out to Memphreak Club, Memphreak. How you doing, my brother? Salute to Memphreak. Let's go, y'all. Come on.
Hey, hold up, love.
Getting ready for that Teflon album coming out. That two sides every story is produced by DJ Premier. Let's go.
Come on.
Co-produced by Jazzy Moto. Let's go.
But in the meantime, call me where your mate show. On the platinum Yamaha, got that engine gunning. Throwing it up like liquor on an empty stomach. You don't hear nothing?
Who that, Black?
Talk assembly coming.
Who the
What?
catch bleak in South Beach out of the reach of the
Police.
on my lap?
Yeah.
On my back, holler. In my pocket, chocolate win.
Good morning, everybody. Young to the building. Let's set them all. Let's go. In case y'all don't know. Good morning, everybody. Young to the building.
You know I can keep right up.
Terror Squad. Be about us. Be about you. Number one. Joe cracked the dawn.
Welcome to this thing of ours. The morning you on your boy. I'm to the building. We get up early in the morning. Sometimes it's around noon in Europe. And we get up in the morning, get your day started right. This is what we do for the people. You know how we do. This your boy related to the world famous, most dangerous. The CEO of the MOP in the building. Let's up. How y'all feeling?
Let's work. Watch you work.
Got it.
Anything ever go wrong with MOP, just ask me. Anything go right with MOP, just ask them. Let's go.
Come on. Be about us. Be about you.
Watch you work.
Got to do it.
They call me accountability personified. That's right. We take it up. We do what we got to do to make it happen. Shout out to the world famous 30 years of How About Some Hardcore. Annie up, Cold as Ice. Some of the biggest hip hop songs, the classics.
Slow down, baby. Let you know from the gate. I don't.
Now watch you work. Hip hop pioneer right here.
She could be the office.
OG right here. Let's go.
Girl, you get me around. How you look in my eyes. But you talk too much, man. You ruining what I want.
My brother Kevin Moses, day one's in the house. We salute all day ones.
Let's go, grown people. Whether in a hoodie or a linen or provider. You should see the jury on my women and I'm living it up. The squad stays filling the truck with chicks.
We salute all day ones.
You say you got a
Watch you work. Let's go. Up to the building. Let's go.
Love gotta do with a little. Hey, after the party, me and you could get slide for a few, and she could come too. It's love. Got to do with it.
Now check it out. We want y'all to get up in the morning. Whatever you do, you work out in the morning, you hang out in the morning. We play a little bit of music.
Let's work.
I know we're doing everything.
And I'm not really a DJ. I just know my way around the turntable. You know what I'm saying?
Are we losing?
I don't want to take nobody's jobs.
Let go. And yeah, let's start thinking.
Shout out to my OSG family. They up in the morning getting ready to go to work.
Change your mind.
Grown folk hip hop. Let's go, y'all. Are y'all ready for the old but gold parties all the way in Europe? Let's go. Let's work. Come on. We'll show you how to do this. Let's go, y'all. Come on. Poland, what's going on? Jankowski, Janek, what up, baby? Hola. Cuidado desde mí, los policías. Whatever you say for the police. Los quieren. Perjudica, amigos, And like you love your friends in the United States. Okay, what up, baby? We love you too. Let's go. Hungary, what's up, Hungary? Cresswell, all the way from Hungary. Helga, how you doing, Helga? We love the lady. You're hungry. Listen, and I'm letting you know right now, we doing all different kind of parties. So we go to Europe, we doing grown folk parties, man. Grown hip hop, 30 and better. Let's go. We let the kids do their thing. We're gonna do our grown folks thing. Shout out to my OSG family. I'm to the building. Monday morning yawning. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Come on, Queens.
Turn me out.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Unction of the building. This is the morning on 5:35 in the morning. If you in the United States or the East Coast of the United States, if you in Europe right now, it's about almost 12 o'clock, 11:35 in the morning. If you in the UK, it's 10:35 in the morning. And if you in Africa or somewhere in the Middle East or in China, I don't know what time it is. Let's go, y'all.
But my name ain't Regis. Nah, the one they call when they want they thing beat up.
Dios los bendiga, amigos. Yeah, good morning, baby. I like that. Let's go, y'all.
I know that you're somebody else's guy.
Oh, we growing the sexy.
In case you didn't know, we do grown folk hip hop in the morning. I'm telling you right now. So if you like that 90s, 2000, 2010 grown folk hip hop, I'll go back to the 80s too if we want to. But I do grown folk hip hop. That's what I do. Let's go, y'all. Come on. Because my era is the best era. That's what I'm saying. If you like to dance in the club, you like to party in the club, that's where I'm at.
I'll tell you, we're gonna get some.
If you like feel good music, that's where I'm at. Let's go. Come on, y'all. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
I know that you're somebody else's guy. But these feelings that I have for you tonight.
Hey.
Treat you the way you want it to. Come on, stop running. I wanna get with you. But you don't know.
We love it. We love grown folk hip hop.
Anything to make this love go further.
Let's go hard. Grown folk hip hop today. Let's go. Let's get it popping this morning. I love it. I love what we're doing. Let's go. I love that grown folk hip hop. We love it. Let's get it popping this morning.
Is with the utmost pride and sincerity.
Yeah.
This recording as a living testament and recollection of history in the making during our generation.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ho. H to the OP.
Let's go. Good morning, everybody. Unction in the building. That gets me so excited. I love that Just Blaze joint. M.O.P. Let's go.
Fresh out the frying pan into the fire. I be the music biz #1 supplier. Flying in a piece of paper bearing my name. Got the hottest chick in the
Australia in the house. We love y'all too. You know that. We love my people from Australia. We've been to Sydney, Melbourne, Perth. Let's go. We love all my people down there in Adelaide. Let's go. Geelong, let's go. Melbourne, let's go. Sydney, what up? We love y'all. Are we coming back? Well, we coming back our way. We coming back to have a good time. We reinventing parties. We're going to reinvent these parties and show y'all how to do hip-hop for grown folks. We're going to let the kids do their thing. Motherfuckers get mad at you because you're going to have to reinvent. You're going to have to show them how to do their job.
I always dreamed that
Ja the chef, good morning. What's popping this morning, Ja? I see you. Let's go. Why do I got this background on my stuff? I don't like this background. That's the old background. How do I change that? Now we bugging you. Did bubble, baby, please. Come on, get off this background. We don't want no backgrounds. Hey, there we go. Good morning, everybody. Unc's in the building. We back in the crib. What's up? See the turntables behind me. Good morning. Let's get them. We rocking this morning. Your boy Unc in the building. Let's go. I got a lot of music this morning. I'm gonna play this morning. I'm in a good space. We're gonna have a good time this morning, man. Let's get it popping. Let's go. What up, Norbert? What's up? Hungry. We coming back to Hungry too. We just reinventing the way we do hip hop shows in Europe for y'all. We're gonna reinvent it for y'all. We love y'all. We're gonna show you how to do it right. We're gonna show y'all how to do it right. Forget all that cornball shit y'all got going out there now. We're gonna do it right.
You to pause and slow your thoughts. Maybe we can talk about just trying to find out who you are.
5:40 in the morning, Unc in the building. Let's go. Good morning, April.
I ain't no good, no crook, no robber.
Buenos noches, amigos. Where you at? Hey, Jesus said y'all. What up, baby?
I can call you up.
Sometimes.
Maybe I can take you out.
Sometimes.
So let's exchange.
¿De dónde eres, Jesus? Where you from, baby?
It's a different type of
Good morning, everybody. Okay, let's go.
I'm talking about a true friendship. Someone I can depend on to be down no matter what.
Now you know who she is.
With it comes.
Good morning, everybody. Unc here. Let's rock this morning. This is the morning you're on in. This is what we do in the morning. We have a great time in the morning. Let's go.
The official remix. Part 2.
Shout to my MOP First family, my OSG family. Let's go, y'all.
Get familiar. Young princess of the rock. Tierra Marie. I told y'all. We O-C. O-C. M-O-P. Let's go, y'all. M-O-P. Let's go, y'all. Come on. Check out my melodies. Check Now you know who she
out my
is.
melodies. Shout out to all my classic hip-hop people out there that loves classic hip-hop. Grown folk hip-hop. Let's turn that music up in my ears. I want to... Woo! Hey, era.
Gucci sweater, Louis leather. You was never with groupies ever or goofies ever. So it's only right you pull up in the two-seater better.
Well, y'all there. Let's go.
Remix that keeps sipping on something like
Shout out to everybody that was there for the classic hip-hop, that boom-bap hip-hop. You know what we do. We love the boom-bap.
Rolling with the rock. Let's get it.
4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2,
We
3,
love the
4,
boom
5,
bap.
6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 2.
Shout out to my brother DJ Premier.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Produced that Teflon joint, best 2 sides of every story. Shout out to my sister Jazzy Moto. We got a big show coming up for them on June 28th. California, Orange County. Oh, we filling up the schedule, y'all. Let's go. Shout out to all my people. Shout out to all my people in Mexico. We love y'all. We love mi familia in Mexico. We love y'all. Happy Cinco de Mayo. You know what it is. Let's go. We love Mexico. We love Mexico. Let's go. Love all my Mexican people. Let's go.
Yo, honey dip, summertime, fine jury dripping. Seen you on pickings with a bunch of chickens, how you clicking? I kept shooting strong notes as we got close. She rock rope, honey throat smelling like impulse.
The Ice Cream Man is coming.
Caught me like a fresh dress with a straw, or may I not be God? Attitude is very rude, boo.
This ain't no AI. This the real deal this morning. Let's go, y'all. Come on.
Law rule. They call me
This the original version. Your boy Uncle A's in the building. Let's go. I'm in the original version. Let's go.
Mrs. America, your name is Erica, right? True. Lazy apple, small piece. Cinnamon,
We'll talk about
excuse
that.
me,
AI
run the
shit.
door, me no harm. Turn around again. Goddamn, backyard's banging like a Benzie. If I was Jiggy, you'd be spotted like Spot McKenzie.
Yeah.
They trying to do it, but they can't. What we do for the people, we are live, the original version right here. You can't copy me because I always switch it up on you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm giving you first-hand account of what hip hop was like. When hip hop was hip hop. Let's go.
What you want? Yeah.
I was a big fan of Rock.
Yeah.
Rakim to me was the best. Early 80s, it was Grandmaster. Grandmaster Caz was my favorite rapper in the early 80s.
Now, what y'all wanna do? Wanna be ballers, shot callers, brawlers, who be dipping in the bins with the spoilers. On the low from the Jake and the Taurus, trying to get my hands on some grants like Horace. Yeah, living the raw deal. 3-course meal, spaghetti, fettuccine, and veal, but still.
Get real in the field.
And what you can't have now,
Leaving your will.
but don't knock me for trying
The
to.
Bury 7 zeros over in Rio de Janeiro.
Ain't nobody's hero, but I wanna be heard on your.
Hot 97 in the morning, lays my word.
This is mad, I get more butt than ashtrays. The fair one, I get mine the
Fast way.
ski mask way. And the ransom notes. Far from handsome, but damn a nigga tote much. More guns than roses. Roses shaking in their boots. A visible book.
Solo rapper was Nas.
If I'm back to the fact that I see you make the whack lyrics, the shit is
With
depressing.
all due respect, to me, Nas was better than Biggie in the 90s.
Admiring. Don't be mad, UPS is hiring.
Though I did love Biggie, but Nas was big.
That freestyle, you're bound to get shot. Not from Houston, but I rap a lot. I got a lot. The flame's about to drop.
Like when you want to go extraordinary rappers, you know, I'll go Nas, Biggie, Jay-Z.
Your glasses, shake it. Fake screwed up like you having hot flashes.
And then, of course, Billy and Fame, but they in a different category to me. Because Billy Dance is the most unique rapper I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Like he's the most copied rapper as well.
Screwed up like having hot flashes.
That's how you tell if a dude is dope is when they try to copy him, you know?
From blind, yeah, I'm drastic. Why this? Why that? Stop asking. Listen to me, baby, relax and start passing. Expressway, head back, weaving through the traffic. This one strong should be labeled as a hazard. Some of y'all top psych, I'm gassing. Clowns, I spot them and I can't stop laughing. Easy come, easy go.
Chucky was never a rapper, he was a prophet.
That it thought could be tragic.
Okay, he was prophetic in his talk, but he wasn't a rapper. He was more of an orator.
And a lot of y'all Hollywood drama. Cut camera off real plastic. I had to give you my
Timothy Green, what's happening this morning? Yeah, Billy is the most copied. If you really understand hip hop, you know that Billy was the most copied. Even the word salute, they all say it now because MOP started saying it on record in 1993. I don't want to out nobody, but a lot of styles was copied because of Billy. A lot of record companies. They wanted to get a Billy Dance rapper, you know what I'm saying? Let's go, y'all.
Done when the doors lift. Whole squad hide the burners. Meds hat in the sky like Bobby Smurder. They watch me like the chip, courtside rucker. Flowing when they get.
What I love about MOP, they wasn't like no other act, you know what I'm saying? Like you can hear a little bit of G-Rap influence in early Fame and a little bit of Big L influence in early Fame, but that's about it.
Check it out. You wanna sit more on my living room floor? Like Nintendo with seasoning. Got my phone sitting top of my home. Sex on mad head.
Yeah, Black Thought is a great artist, but he's a guy that studies what hip hop is, and then he attacked. Like, with all due respect to Black Thought, he was a great, incredible artist. But I think as far as original, it's Chuck D. It's a different conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody existed like Chuck D before Chuck D. I'm looking for people that was incredibly original, and though Black Thought is amazing, I think Black Thought a little bit of a composite of Talib and all the other artists, like that whole section of artists. He's like the best of that section. You know what I'm saying? But I think, he was influenced by them. You know what I'm saying? So he's a good artist, but Chuck D's in a different category.
All my weed tattoo on TT saying B.I.G. Now check it. You wanna hear my man squeeze, baby? Don't you? You wanna give me what I need, baby?
I know that might get me in trouble though.
That's my wife. Just think. Full left, make fat exit all links. Bracelets to match. Conversation was all black. Told you the safe combinations and all that. Yes, you.
Big L had potential to be the greatest, but Big L didn't have enough work. He didn't have a big enough body of work to really be what he needed to be. You know what I'm saying?
Get black. The bitch said I raped her. Damn, why she wanna stick me for my paper?
Did it again.
Like, I'm talking about original rappers, that greatness that's in the original. Like early Jay-Z, he was like Jaz-O, but he had his Jay-Z swag was an entire different swag in the beginning. Reasonable Doubt swag was real, like Jay-Z's essence hip hop swag. You know what I'm saying? Jaz-O, like I mean extraordinary rappers, not ordinary rappers that you like over dope beats. This is a list of extraordinary rappers. Nas, Biggie, Jay-Z, Big L. Those are extraordinary rappers.
Knowing the monies I've made, honeys I've slayed. How is he for real? Is that nigga really paid? Hustlers I've met or dealt with direct. Is it true he stayed in beef and slept with a tech? What's the position you hold? Can you really match a triple platinum artist buck by buck, but only a single going gold? Rockefeller should unfold.
Like Jay-Z was different. You know what I'm saying? Like he had a lot of Jaz-O in him. Pause. You can hear Jaz-O's influence in early Jay-Z, but Jay-Z was an entirely different artist.
Looking at my roll, ice spinning on my sleeve. Nice watch. Do you really have
Yo,
a spot?
what's the mathematics today, bro? I need those mathematics. Let's go.
What you doing in LA with Filipinos and essays, Latinos and Chevys, down by Pico with Federico?
Nobody's better than Run DMC. Nobody. No group is better than Run DMC, bro. Jam Master Jay, Run DMC. Nobody was better than Run DMC. I'm sorry.
It's so funny running into you. It has to be 3 years since we last seen each other. Many flashbacks.
Sean Price was an extra. Rest in peace to Sean Price. I got to know Sean Price, and in original, I didn't think he was extraordinary until later on in his career. He evolved into something extraordinary. Unfortunately, the price of that, sometimes we lose our lives, giving our lives to hip hop. And rest in peace to the great, legendary Sean Price. Probably one of the dopest shit starting MCs ever. Love that dude, Sean Price.
I'm a wise dog. Oh yeah.
Who is your favorite? Who is your favorite rapper? I'm giving you mine. Y'all give me your favorite rappers. Solo rappers. Give me your favorite rappers. Let's go. Give me your favorite solo rappers. Who was it? Prince. Yeah, Sean Price, extraordinary rapper, man. He came into himself as he got older. Later in his career, he became phenomenal.
I got to know Sean Price later in his career. LL Cool J's the GOAT. I'm gonna be honest with you. LL Cool J is the GOAT, but yeah, Nas is up there. Maybe Nas is the GOAT of the 90s.
You know that I'm the one to satisfy your every need.
LL Cool J is like the 50 Cent of the 80s. You know what I'm saying? In the 80s, LL Cool J would do stuff that nobody ever did before. He would go out there and blow down a stadium by himself. LL Cool J is real.
Never come down. I put a smile upon your face.
Tretch is one of the most original styles of a rapper. Shout out to my brother Tretch. I love Tretch. Probably one of the dopest original style rappers out there.
Man for you.
This the real one, baby.
I'm telling you.
I think Tretch is probably one of the greatest.
Southside.
This guy was dope. Kanye West is still dope, but he was a producer. You know, it's different.
We gon' set this party off right, man. I promise.
When y'all ready for these MOP over gold parties, trust me, it's gonna be this kind of energy. It's gonna be vibes like this. Let's go, y'all.
Funny now, tell me that ain't insecure. The concept of school seems so secure. Sophomore 3 years, ain't picked a career. She like, I'll just stay down her and do it. Cause that's enough money to buy her a few pairs of new pairs. Cause her baby daddy don't really care.
Something new.
Stop.
What about this guy?
Drop. Shut him down, open up shop.
Rest in peace, DMX. Come on. Rest in peace, DMX.
Drop. Shut him down, open up shop.
Oh, no.
That's how Rough Riders roll. Stop. Drop. Shut him down, open up shop. Oh, no.
What about DMX?
I'm down for my hips. What? Touch the mother hips. I'm down for my hips. What? Touch the mother hips. I ride for my hips. I die for my hips. Touch the mother hips. What? I'm down for my hips. What? Touch the mother hips. I'm down for my hips. What? Touch the mother hips. I ride for my hips. I die.
A lot of MOP first.
Blame it on the Google.
Oh, that's on straight face. Hey, hey, hey. Know what's next.
Blame it on the Google.
Oh,
Good morning, everybody.
Blame it on the Google. Got you feeling loose. Blame it on the tongue.
I like this part. Blame it on her. They gonna blame it on her.
She said she usually goes, but I know that she fucks. It's hard to know.
Whoa. I don't agree with that. I think DMX was an amazing lyricist. DMX is a dope lyricist, bro. I don't know about that one right there. Hold on. I don't know about that one right there. I think DMX is a dope lyricist, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. Good morning, everybody. Unction in the building. Let's go. 5:58 in the morning. Let's get the day started. Let's go, y'all.
Now let's get it all in perspective. For all y'all enjoyment, a song y'all can step with. Y'all appointed me to bring rap justice, but I ain't 5-0. Y'all know it's Nas, yo. Great Goose.
Wow.
Only the
Wow.
stay laced.
How do you say DMX? No. I think you're absolutely wrong about that.
Girl who fly and talk so nicely. Put her in the coupe so she can feel the nice breeze. We could drive through the city, no doubt, but don't say my car's topless. Say the
Titties is out. Let's go.
This here's the anthem. Put your hands up that you wish with. Count your little bit. Push the pool stick in your new crib. Same hand that you hold with. You swing around like you stupid. King of the town. Yeah, I've been that. You know I click clack. Where you and your men's at? Through the Smurf, through the WAP baseball bat. Rooftop like we bringing 88 back. They shoot. Made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money. Playboy, your time's up. Where them gangsters? Where them dimes at?
Wow.
By the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15.
Let's get some. Come on.
Yeah. And this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got it.
Love you too.
Wow.
Welcome to the Raw Perspective with your host, the incomparable Uncle Lays, aka Lays Elliott, aka Lazy Lays from the world famous, kicking it with you in topics about health, politics, music, art, culture, and now for your host, the legendary Uncle Lays.
Hey yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy.
Hey, yo, Lays is rock. Yo, get in there and tell the people what it is, man. Let them know what this thing is all about.
Come on, man.
Information.
That's what we do. You know, first and foremost, I gotta go to the doctor today. April, I'm gonna talk to you because I may have to go to the doctor today. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, this is your Uncle Lays from Raw Perspective. Shout out to my OSG family. Shout out to my MOP first family. Good morning. This is the morning yawning. Unc is in the building. Good morning, everybody. You know, I love y'all. I appreciate the support to get up with me in the morning to hang out. We play a little music. We talk a little stuff. Thank you to Will Atkins, man. William Atkins always bringing in all those controversial questions that I like to hear in the morning. So let me give my shout outs. I'm going to start over here because these are the ones on. I got 9 pages up in case you didn't know. So if you on a page, you see 8 people, 6 people. Sometimes it'll be 10, 15 people. But at the end of the day, it all adds up because I got 9 different pages out. You know what I'm saying? So the actual numbers, should I screenshot them, show them? We get about 2,000 people overall the day. And then sometimes it's on some days it's weird. I'll be like 5,000. Like, wow, you know, what was that going on today? But this is not something that we advertise. This is a labor of love. We just get up in the morning and do our thing. If you stumble upon this in the morning, then you're lucky. Because we talk about a lot of stuff. We talk about hip hop, but we talk about it from a grown man perspective, grown folks, you know. And we laugh and joke a little bit, but we don't take no bullshit. Understand me? We don't fuck around. This ain't no bullshit. All right, we give you out. We talk real issues that hip hop people love, and because I'm a hip hop pioneer, and when I talk about shit, you know I was there for all that shit. So all these fake stories y'all be hearing on these podcasts, don't believe that shit. Them dudes wasn't there like that. They would just be out here fronting. They're like, nigga, shut up. You was somebody's little man, and you tell the gangster. You wasn't really there. So they would stop lying. A lot of these dudes be lying. Let me turn the music down. Let me start off with my shout outs, and then I'll get to blackfacts.com in a second. Let's go over to Facebook. Facebook, good morning, Facebook. We're gonna get you going on Facebook. Reggie Bryan, good morning. Reggie Bryan, one of the leaders, him and Scoop started IOU dance back in the days. Reggie's from Atlantic Towers, brother to my man Kiko. Reggie, I hope you're doing all right. Star Asia, what up, Star Asia? Johnny, speaking of Johnny Famous back, Big Scoop, aka Johnny Famous Jackson. That's my brother. Scoop Lover, my brother. Asia Dose Reese Whitehead, what up, sis? How you doing? Asia, super talented, beautiful Asia Dose Reese Whitehead. Also, shout out to, let me stop for a second. There you go. Paul Tomasi, what up, Paul? Hip hop dude. Doreen Coates, little mama, good to see you. Little mama Marina, Marisa, what up, beautiful? How you doing? Marissa Forrester. Anika Beach, sis, I love you. Call me. I love you, sister. Anika Beach, man, best friend to my assistant Star. We talk about the Star conversation. Tionique, what's happening, sis? Another one of my sisters. Chuck Bone, what up, Chuck? Original. Now he was there. Chuck Bone was there. Original Chuck Bone was great. LaStar West, how you doing, LaStar? Kevin Elements, what's up, Kevin? He's doing great work with 100 Suits. He the real deal. He's not a bullshit dude. That dude is out there doing it for real out there. Shout to Kevin Elements. There's a lot of bullshit dudes out here, but Kevin Element is not one of them. He's out here doing his thing, man. Salute to Kevin Elements, always doing his thing. And much love for that brother right there. He's the truth. Why am I so scratchy? DJ G Nights, what up? Good morning, DJ. Zigzag, what up? And Marissa Waples, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Unction in the building. Good morning. Good morning. Wow. Hey, Jai, you got the mathematics today while we do Black Facts? We're going to talk about a couple things today. And the reason I'm keeping my MOP page on this morning because I want to talk about this AI stuff because it seems to be catching a lot of steam. It's catching a lot of steam, this AI stuff, man. So let's do that. So before we go to Black Facts, let's do today's mathematics. For the nation of gods and earths, let's get back to the music real quick. For the nation of gods and earth, there you go, a little California music, West Coast music. I will be, oh, by the way, if you in California on June 22nd, I can make the announcement. MOP will be performing live in Orange County, California. Another one. Our schedule is filling up, and this goes to Will Atkins' question about, are we going to start doing joints in the States? I just got an offer for 12 different shows in the States, so those are new shows in the States. I mean, we're probably going to end up doing like 60 shows this year, but you know, I just got to finish booking everything. That's another part of my job. I got to book the shows, so that goes too. I've been doing that too. Today's mathematics for the nation of gods and earth is build or destroy, which is to add onto your life by destroying all negativity. Build or destroy. Much love to the nation of gods and earths. I am not a member of the nation of gods and earths, but I do respect all cultures. Your boy Unc respects all cultures. And thank you, Chef. The nation, one more time for the nation of gods and earth. Build or destroy, which is to add onto your life by building and destroying all negativity. There you go. Nation of gods and earth. We love y'all. Thank you. Appreciate you. I used to like it back in the days, brothers out there building. You know what I'm saying? They got to do that again. They get the brothers out there building again. You know what I'm saying? Whether you agree with every doctrine or not, there is positivity in conversation. You see what we're doing this morning? This is a cipher. P-Dog says, I have one with Q-Bert. Q-Bert's an amazing DJ. And me in a shortcut is fucking epic. Hey, I got you, brother. There you go. Remember, these are all original people. Like, these people ain't going to be around forever, so you got to enjoy and make sure you spend time with them. Probably. Also, now, to my blackfacts.com this morning. We love blackfacts.com. Blackfacts.com is a website that you go to and you get all black facts. They have every day they have new black facts, information that you don't know about. And sometimes, the black facts be a little light to it. Like today, it's okay, but I'm going to shout her out. May 8th, 1969, Carol Gist was born. This is like somebody homegirl. She was American TV host, model, and first African-American woman to win the Miss USA title. Okay, all right, we give her that. First Miss USA. We like that part. Throughout her reign as Miss USA, Gist captivated audiences with her stories from being a single parent at home where she had a number of siblings and having to overcome numerous financial and social obstacles. That's all of us. We all had to overcome obstacles like that. Despite the financial obstacles she faced growing up, the intelligent young woman still graduated with honors at Cass Technical High School in 1987. She went to earn a bachelor's degree in marketing and management from Northwood University, Midland, Michigan. Everybody, all black people have financial obstacles. What are you talking about? She has spoken of not grasping the enormity of her status by being the first black woman to win the title of Miss USA during the time of her reign. However, she recognized the importance of her status, and she is humbled by her achievement. All right. Whatever. Okay. All right. After working in hotel management, she married Dion Stramler, and she became the mother of 2 children. There you go. Very nice. For more Black Facts, go to blackfacts.com. Do not let history be a mystery, because mysteries seem to always repeat themselves, all right? Educate yourself. Go to blackfacts.com for more Black Facts. There you go. And also, if I'm going to keep talking this morning, Jadakiss coffee is very good. I'm drinking this right now. Kiss Cafe. Make sure you go to Kiss Cafe. Obviously, I'm doing these commercials and nobody's paying me for these commercials, obviously. But Jadakiss is a brother, and we got love for Jadakiss, and we love the Kiss Cafe. Viejos, what I'm drinking right now. And it's a great coffee. I bought a few in support of my brother Jadakiss. Thank you very much. Shout out to the Lock, Styles P. As you know, we did a lot of records with Jadakiss. And we got love for him and the Locks. And they tell the story on Drink Champs about how MOP beat them out of their first deal over at Select Records. Listen, Jadakiss, I'm going to be honest with you, brother. You could have took that deal. I'm sorry. You could have took that deal this morning. You could have had that deal. That Fred Mineo was something. He was a piece of work. I'm going to put the story of how I got MOP out of the deal on Select in my book one day. It was interesting story. It had a lot. It had something to do with a 380 and a chessboard. It was almost like a movie. You know, could the owner of Select Records was a gangster. Like, he was a gangster dude. It was a very interesting conversation. I'm gonna tell that story of how we got to get out of that deal. If not, we would not have been able to make the records with Relativity, Loud, Columbia, Rockefeller, G Unit, because he had us tied up in his deal, and we got out of the deal. It was very interesting. It was very interesting story. I'll put that in the book one day. You know, and some people know the story, but shout out to Fred Bonell. We have long got past that, but that's a funny story. Anyway, so what I want to talk about this morning, very simple. Uncle Lace from Raw Perspective. Shout out to my OSG family. Shout out to my MOP First family. AI. Now, y'all been hearing, I'm not going to play the AI. They got this new one. I think I played it with Biggie rapping over the Nas track. And it's you know what? Let me just stop for a second and say what made it. We technically just parted ways with 50 because Billy and 50 were actually good. They were friends. You know what I'm saying? They knew each other. It was never a bad situation with them. We were a part of a package with Mobb Deep and 50 Cent. And I think when Mobb Deep's record was supposed to do a certain amount, that kind of affected the budget for MOP. And we decided, we all decided that it wasn't a good fit. Now, I think shout out to 50, because I think we remained friends. I think we were better friends than working as a label. And from my opinion, I think it's kind of hard for artists to work. It's very rare that you find an artist working with other artists, because the artist could see things from his artistic space. So it's kind of hard to get artists working with other artists if the artist owns the label. That's a tough one. You gotta have people that don't own the label, so because creatively you're not going to always see eye to eye, because the artist sees things the way he sees it. And so ultimately we ended up deciding to move in a different direction. And shout out to 50. He's a good dude. I appreciate it. We lived for 6 months in the Mike Tyson mansion recorded. We got a whole album over there. He has it. 50 Cent's got the album. It's completed and everything. It's over there, over at G Unit, man. So shout out to 50 Cent. And he restructured his whole company. Remember, that's a crew. That's their crew. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him, Lloyd Banks, Tony Yayo, and that whole G Unit crew over at 50 Cent spot. And congratulations to 50 for doing all that good work on TV. Now 50's on another. I think 50 decided, he's going on tour now, but I think he was like, yo, I got to get this real TV money. And he did. It was a similar, you could almost say it was similar. I don't know the details with Rakim and Dre, but it was similar kind of, they was just like, listen, this is y'all vibe. And, You know, it's not nobody mad at nobody. Everybody's good. There's no hassle. But this was y'all vibe, and our vibe is different than y'all vibe. So we love y'all, man. We're gonna go over here and do what we do. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and thank you. You know, like they still don't got no problems. Ra's good, you know, Dre obviously good. And then when they see each other, they show a lot of love. It's not the same, you know, because everybody don't always, you know, you would think you could put two artists together, right? And it would work together, but everybody don't always work together. Like you can make records together, but sometimes it's not about the business. The business is different because everybody's business is different. So, you know, it is what it is. That goes to, but I'm glad you asked that question because that leads into my conversation about listen, we do our own thing, man. Like you have to understand that we're not the average group. Like MOP is not the average group, first and foremost. Billy, Fame, what I do, everything that we do together as a group, it's really like a family when you think about it because we all different. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not going to walk up on a hill in Brownsville and see us all there. Or then you might one day, you know what I'm saying? We might just happen to be there one day. Everything for us happens naturally, is almost organic, constantly organic. It's not really planned out. Even when we make records, we're not really planning them out. We just go there and we just vibe and then it just happens. So the pressure of trying to do things under that kind of corporate gun for MOP is not going to work. You got to just let them do their thing and enjoy their life. And whatever they come out with is what they come out with. You know what I'm saying? No, well, Onyx is different. Onyx has a different mission and different purpose. I love Fredro. I love Sticky. Those my boys. But you know, they're different. They're going to do things differently. MOP is art. You know what I'm saying? Like when you think about MOP, I was having a conversation the other day. Like you can't classify MOP as anything but art because they could be for rock and roll fans. We got rock and roll fans. We got grown doctors and nurses. You know what I'm saying? We got fans, teachers. Like we have people that are fans that you wouldn't expect to be MOP fans. You know what I'm saying? Like they love MOP. MOP is a feeling. Like I was playing, we got a new song that we're working on for the MOP album, and me and Billy was going over it last night. And the song was so amazing. It was never about what the song sounded like. MOP is a group that said, this is how it makes you feel. MOP is not about how it sounds. It's about how it makes you feel. It's always a feeling behind the records. So that's what makes it so dope. That's the difference, I think, with MOP. Sun C, I like Sun C. Sun C was cool as fuck. That was my man back in the day. I took Onyx on their first tour. So that was when I was working on How About Some Hardcore, and I liked them, but I didn't really like them that much back then. I was like, when they first came out, because I thought it was Russell Simmons' version of what he wanted hardcore hip hop to be. So I thought it was a caricature until I got to meet Sticky and I got to meet Fredro, and then I liked him. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's my man. Because Sticky used to come up to me every day. Yo, son, what's happening, son? So he reminded me of Randy Macho Man Savage. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that that's who he was. I thought he was putting on an act. You know what I'm saying? You ever see the wrestler? Randy Macho. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. So I was like, you know, that's funny. So I was like, I didn't know that was his personality. You know what I'm saying? No, they're not really short. No. I mean, Fredro is a little small, you know, a little shorter, but he's a great artist in shape, very thorough dude. And Sticky's a little taller. Yeah, Sticky's not that, you know, he's maybe about, you know, 5'11", you know, something like that. 5'10", 5'11", but they, you know, they dope. You know what I'm saying? In great shape. They're out there killing it out there on the touring out in Europe and Russia and all these different places. Onyx is out there doing their thing, man. So shout out to Onyx, man. Those are my boys. We played in Africa with Onyx. You know, some of these groups we still travel with. Shout out to my boy Do It All from Lords of the Underground. He's doing his thing, and he's a congressman, but he goes out there and tours from time to time. He's a councilman in Newark, and he goes out there and tours. Another group that goes out there and do their thing a lot is EPMD. They're out there rocking, doing their thing. You know, yeah. They're still out there doing their thing. So shout them out. they invested into the European market. So shout the people out. Speaking of touring, we June 3rd, we out there. The planes are booked and everything. You know, the hotels are booked. That's a great question. I wouldn't say the biggest. I think the biggest hip hop group might be Wu-Tang in Europe. Shout out to Wu-Tang. Shout out to Wu-Tang Clan. Then you got Lauryn Hill. I mean, if you want to talk about groups that go to Europe, you know what I'm saying, and do a thing. I'm not talking about just guys in America that have big albums in America and they go out there and get the bag and come back. I don't count. I mean, I'm talking about groups that go out there and put time into Europe and really tour in Europe. Wu-Tang is probably the biggest. Lauryn Hill is up there as maybe the second biggest hip hop group. I mean, listen, you could say Jay-Z would be the biggest or Eminem would be the biggest, but you know, Eminem doesn't count. Like Eminem is just so big everywhere, it doesn't matter. If Eminem toured Europe, he would get like $2 million a show. You know what I'm saying? Because he would fill up those big giant soccer stadiums for Eminem. So it's a little different, you know what I'm saying? But as far as just grinding, you know, the Roots, another big hip hop group, and De La Soul, these are great. Oh, okay. Cypress Hill. Cypress Hill is probably Cypress Hill and Wu-Tang, I think, when you talk about hip hop, would probably be the biggest. Yeah, no, Lauryn Hill is huge. Yeah, I mean, you crazy like Lauryn Hill. They just want her to be on time. They just want Lauryn. Listen. God damn. They just want Lauryn Hill to be on time. That's all they want. Lauryn Hill will go to Africa and fill out like 300,000 people, and Lauryn Hill will be out there rocking in front of 300,000 people. Lauryn Hill is bigger than those reggae artists. Yeah. Did you buy the Jadakiss coffee, Prince? I have it. I'm drinking it. Yo, it's smooth. It's banging. This is some banging ass coffee. Even if you wasn't a coffee drinker, I'm drinking it now. Shit. It's what it is. Yeah, Cypress Hill might be Cypress Hill might be bigger than Wu-Tang in Europe. Cypress Hill. I'm telling you. We used to open up a lot for Cypress. Yeah, French press. Yeah, shit. Yeah, let me show you right now. For those that don't know, there you go. French press. I do my thing on the French press. And I'm here learning this right here. This is, in case you didn't know, this is an abacus. I'm really getting this. I'm getting good at this right here. I've been practicing this for the last month and a half. Really just getting popping on this because I'm about to put this program together in Detroit. Shout out to my brother Gus Johnson. And we're going to get like young kids and we're going to start them on the abacus and work on it. And so we got some great things going on. Oh, man. But you don't distract me. My conversation is about what opinion of Red Meth. Red Meth, again, to me, Red Meth are probably two of the best, one of the, just kind of up there as the best touring group, Redman and Method Man in Europe. They really destroy. Listen, we've toured with them. Shout to DJ Dice, Paradise. Shout to Dice. Red Meth really are incredible. You got to go see their show. Their show is nonstop energy. Them dudes destroy. They clean house. Red Meth. If you really want to get hip hop, if you really want to understand, because I think there's a lot of pretense in New York. Like there's a formula for hip hop in New York that to the point where you really want to, if you really want to see a real hip hop show, go to Europe. For some reason, when they go to Europe, everybody's more free. It's more about the art when you're up there performing, and you don't hear all the songs that's just on the radio. Like when you go at MOP in Europe, you hear hours worth of stuff that's never on the radio. You hear stuff that become cult classics. You know what I'm saying? MOP is cult classic media. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really dope. Like, some of the best cuts, Annie Up, obviously, Cold as Ice. You know what I'm saying? Those are great cuts, right? But you'll hear shit that you would never even think that would be on the radio that have become cult MOP classics. You wouldn't even get it. You wouldn't even understand how dope these records are. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Like, some of these records are just, well, let me see. Like, you hear this one. Let me just put a record up real quick for those people that don't understand the power of the MOP energy. Come on now, get in there. Oh, I got to download it from the iCloud. Sorry, guys. We'll get it. Oh, there we go. Now we got it. Do we have it? Yeah, there we go. Joint we play this every show when we do it. I guarantee you, this song right here, you'll hear this song.
Hey yo, what up, sport? Guess who's back on the scene? Yeah, you remember me cannon with the infrared beam. Before I'm letting you know I'm still in the field and I'm still letting it go. So yo, choose with your official rap do.
Have the Genevieve saying
the is that dude? The family is in my face. The world is famous. The
You're never Europe is more about the art. You'll never hear that's off Firing Squad. That's Downtown Swing in 1996, produced by DJ Premier. Like, so you don't hear these. MOP was never really played on Hot 97. So none of our music. Listen. What's my violin music? I'm gonna just tell you this right now. I'm gonna give you the skinny. I'm gonna give you. Shh! Don't tell nobody I said this. This is between me and y'all. And let me. I just want y'all to understand something. MOP was never liked by New York radio. They never played us. We didn't complain about it. We say fuck it. We're gonna do our own thing. But they never played us in New York radio. Here's the secret. I'm gonna tell you. MOP was never played on New York radio. So y'all didn't get to really feel the impact of the world famous. Like Europe. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love Europe, because they played our biggest hits were in Europe. Cold as Ice, all that stuff. Well, probably they might have, but everybody else had clean. But listen. When I heard on the radio in the daytime, Biggie, with all due respect, dreams of fucking an R&B bitch. I gave up. I was like, there's no way. Y'all could be mad at me. How y'all mad at us? Right? How you mad at us? Dreams of fucking an R&B bitch. I mean, listen, no disrespect. I love Biggie, obviously. But everybody was cursing on the record. It's just the MOP seemed to be cursing a little bit more aggressively than most people. I mean, at the end of the day, they're speaking their minds. But in Europe, they play the curses. In Europe, they play the curses on the radio. So they don't, Europe ain't tripping. They play the curses on the radio, so it was fine because they know the difference between music and ain't nobody gonna listen to the music and go out there and kill nobody. You know what I'm saying? In Europe, they're like, oh, that's entertainment. Let me just do what they're telling their artistic story. You know what I'm saying? They were in America because they got Americans so brainwashed. Well, no, we didn't. No, we didn't play ball. But first of all, because there's a level in the industry that we didn't play ball with. If you wasn't the boss or the owner of the company, I didn't play ball with you. You want to talk about who played ball? Yeah, it was me. I didn't play ball with the workers. I only played ball with the bosses. That's all. Donnie Einer, Steve Rifkin, Alan Grunblatt, finally Jay-Z and Damon Dash, who were the boss of their shit, and 50 Cent, who was the boss of his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's, you know. So I never dealt with an A&R. Get out of here. This is the album. We're giving you this album. Get out my face. You know what I'm saying? This is what we turning in. You couldn't really be, you know, all the decisions as far as who the records were being made with, you know, we had to make them amongst ourselves. And I'm proud. I'm very proud of that. I'm proud of being independent. I'm proud of being able to say that, you know, those records was records that we decided to put on it. There was nobody telling us you couldn't put this record out. And when they told us that we couldn't put out Annie Up, this was a real story. Steve Rifkin from Loud and Rich Isaacson, who I would have beef with all the time back in the days. Now I love Steve today. Steve is my man today. But back in those days, they told me they didn't want me to put out Annie Up. They wanted me to put out other. Yo, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? No, I didn't play ball with them because they had, you understand that they have agendas. So if I play ball with the labels, then you wouldn't hear us no more. Steve Rifkin tried to stop Annie. He didn't want me to put Annie Up out. I would have to pay for the video myself. That first Annie Up video, I paid for it myself in Tompkins Park. And, you know, everything, bought the clothes. And then once the record break, they came in and paid for the remix video. They thought it wasn't a record. They thought, the question was, why didn't they want y'all to put out Annie Up? Well, it happens a lot. I'm not mad at them for this. You know what I'm saying? Steve and they, you know, sometimes a record company will get behind a record, right? And they'll be like, yo, I'm going to put this record out and I'm going to support the record. Now, if you want to put out a record that they don't want to put out, then they won't support it. Yeah, obviously, labels won't support the record. We could talk about this. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put this record out. You can't tell me anything. You can't tell me that I can't put the record out. So I put it out. I leaked the record and pressed up vinyl and just put the vinyl out on Annie Up. Back in the days, we had vinyl. And then all the DJs kept playing Annie Up. They was like, yo, this is dope. Why don't y'all put this out? So then I went to them to get a video. And listen, at the end of the day, I can't get mad at Steven. They had Wu-Tang Clan. Who are we to come over there and tell them you got to put money into MOP, not Wu-Tang Clan? You know, they had Mobb Deep, Wu-Tang Clan. You know, they kind of had their understanding of how the records work. So or whatever. So I said, fuck it. I got to show you then. Let me show you what this is about. So I showed them. And thank God nowadays we can say now that Annie Up is one of the biggest hip hop records of all time, first and foremost. You can't front on it. So this is the record. This is the record that they wanted to put out. This is the real version of this record, right? That they wanted to put out. So let me play it for you. I'm going to play this whole version so you understand what this record is. All right, let me add this to there we go. Boom. This record right here. So he thought this was going to be the big record. Steve did. Here we go. Say what? Bang your head against the wall with me. Come on. That's G Building, right? Great record. They thought that was going to be the record. And it wound up being their biggest hit. Yeah. Well, no, actually, Cold as Ice is the MOP's biggest hit. If you really want to know, worldwide hit, Cold as Ice is bigger than Annie Up. Annie Up lasts longer because it's in the clubs and everything. And then the remix went far with Busta Rhymes. And shout out to Remy Ma. We gave Remy Ma her shot at the big record. And Juan is on there. And, you know, that was, but Busta Rhymes really made that remix crazy. You can't front on Busta. And he still pumps it to this day. What up, Michael Reed? How y'all doing? Yeah, we talking. But the reason I'm having this conversation, I'm glad I'm entertaining this conversation because I want to talk to y'all about the AI stuff. Because it seems that the AI stuff seems to be getting more and more prevalent now, where people are starting to try to accept it. They even had Timbaland, which that kind of broke my heart, man. Super Dave's my boy. That's we acknowledge our day ones. Anytime I see one of my day ones, that's why, you know, that's why I love being in here talking sometimes, because once in a while one of my day ones will check in. And then, you know, one thing they will tell you, like, I don't have to ever lie. I can always tell y'all the real stories. I don't have to make anything up. I'd be like, yo, this guy, they knew me. You know what I'm saying? I live in 430. I used to do all the music. Me and School was on the mic. Yeah, we were musical dudes in the neighborhood of gangsters. Everybody was, and we were friends with, we loved everybody. We loved the entire neighborhood. We loved them all. Never have to. That's the great thing about this. That's why I don't like a lot of podcasts, because guys will be up there lying. Like, you don't have to make it up. My life is so interesting. I can just tell you the stories. I can just tell you what happened. And then you'll be like, oh shit, it's crazy. Like, amazing stories that we put out. All the greatest artists. I'm so blessed to have so many amazing artists. Super Dave would tell you, I should just bring them around the way. We used to bring the major artists around the way and hang out with us. Me and Scoop, shout out to my brother, Scoop Lover. Tanya Hazelhurst, good morning. Dead and Gone was a great record at the time. It made sense because the boys had lost their parents. A lot of death was going on, and they needed to get that record. Dead and Gone was a therapy record for MOP, I guess, at that time, because of all the death in the neighborhood and all the death in their families and losing their mother. Billy lost his mother, rest in peace. Fame lost his mother, rest in peace. And a lot of the MOP guys would get, they were getting, whatever. They were losing their lives without even, not even, like, young boys losing their lives is terrible. You know what I'm saying? So Dead and Gone was one of those records. So now back to my conversation about the AI, though. Come on, man. Listen, at the end of the day, why are we even entertaining? I saw Timbaland on there, and dude, I love Timbaland. I used to own a studio, and I built the studio at Hammerstein Ballroom. Timbaland was right downstairs. I used to just go knock on the door, go in the studio. He lived in that studio on 34th Street, and he would crank out all them banging hits, all the Jay-Z stuff, everything right there. Jay used to spend a lot of time there. I used to be, we used to hang out with Jay and all that back in them days. We had studios in that room. Good morning, Kimberly. Foundation, yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. Foundation, I don't want to say the best record on Warriors. We had some great records on Warriors, but Foundation was an amazing record, very underrated record. Good morning, Kimberly Robinson. So at the end of the day, the AI stuff. Stop distracting me, William. The AI stuff is. I'm nervous about this AI stuff. And let me give you my problem with the AI stuff. Let me tell you why I think it's bad. Because Biggie may not have rhymed over that Nas beat, number one. And number two, what do you think they're going to... The biggest stopgap in hip hop is that they don't have the rappers. Do you think... Let's talk about my music, right? MOP music. Do you think that if they could bypass me to create a version of MOP without dealing with Lathe, Billy, and Fame, do you think they would do it? They were like, fuck y'all. They were like, fuck you. I would do this. They would do it. All y'all got to do is buy into it. If they can get a computer to copy Billy's voice or Fame's voice or any artist's voice, well, here's what happens with that. The problem with that, maybe not. The problem with that, though, it can't create going forward. The difference is real artists create going forward. Like, in other words, when MOP's next album comes out, you're going to hear a new kind of music. You're not going to hear what you heard already because you already got that. AI can only do what's already there. They can't do what's next to come. What we going to do next. They can't do that. They can go what you think. That's why I love dipping and diving and switching up on them a little bit. Like you think I would? Listen. I do Sunday Inspiration. Well, I'm doing gospel music on Sunday, just because I could do it, because I'm not a one thought person. We all have individual thoughts, and we like to expand our minds. So I'm always trying to expand my mind in different scenarios. I'm sitting here with an abacus, drinking Jadakiss coffee, talking to you at 4:30, 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. Do you think that they would expect the dude that put out the hardest? Hold on for a second. Let me get this right. The hardest hip-hop group in the history of hip-hop? I dare you. I dare a motherfucker to tell me that they're not. I dare somebody to tell me that they're not. MOP is the hardest hip-hop group in the history of hip-hop music. So they think they got you pegged. But if you keep messing with this AI and y'all co-sign it, now if y'all co-sign the AI, that's the audience, y'all people. If y'all co-sign that, guess what's going to happen? Then it'll be normal. And you'll be regretting it. It's like, you can't do that. Come on. AI is going to take on for the plan for the future. No. We're not going to do that. Good morning, April. No, they're not going to do that. What makes us special is what makes us special. It's our ability to turn, let me tell you, we call it our ability to turn shit to sugar. That's what makes us the ghetto. That's what makes the street special. That's what makes, you can go to Sarajevo, you can go to Poland, you go around the world, you're going to find a ghetto. You're going to find poor people everywhere on this planet doing what they got to do, being suppressed by stronger forces and still surviving. Michael Reed, I think that's a good statement that you're making. I think you might be a little misinformed because you're here. You don't understand the reach of MOP. Yeah, it's always been in the works. Yeah, it's always been in the works because they don't want to deal with us. Think about who runs the music business. Think about that, Prince McJunkins. Who runs the music business? They don't want to work with us. They don't want to have to deal with Lays coming in there, looking them. They don't want to have to deal with me coming in and looking in their face going, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. We're not going to have my artists doing that. No, we're not going to put dresses on my artists. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad because we got a lot of sucker ass dudes in the music business that's co-signing it. A lot of suckers are co-signing that AI. Now, listen, I don't mind technology. See, that's the thing. Me and Premiere had this argument back in the days when I was kind of forcing Premiere to use Pro Tools. I don't mind technology. I don't like something creating the music for us. See, that's the problem. See, when it's creating the music, then you lose the creativity. You guys are suffering from it now. Before, we used to tinker and make beats and sample and redo the sample and change it. Now, you dudes just go on YouTube and download the beat on YouTube and just rap over it. So we're losing that skill to make music. That skill to make music is being lost on a generation. So we're going to lose that. You know what? I was supposed to make a phone call. I don't got my phone, so I can't make a phone call this morning. But anyway, yeah, we've always got suckers. Listen, this is African-American people. Black people always have sellouts. Our sellouts go all the way back to Africa. We sold ourselves into slavery. We keep blaming white people, but it was Africans selling us. What are we talking about? Yeah, hip-hop, it used to be creative. God, listen, at the end of the day, it was creative, but at the end of the day, somebody got to stand up. At least from my position, I can only give you my era because my ears don't work with the new era of hip hop. I can sit down with a new artist. I can tell him how to protect himself. I can tell him how to go out there and do what he has to do, but I can't tell the new artist if his music is going to be the hit. I can tell you what good music feels like. And I can look at the energy, and it's like, but I can't shake the dice and say this new artist is going to be a hit because my ears are tuned to, you know what we like, what I like. You know what I'm saying? My ears are tuned to that. But I know good music, and I'll be like, yo, kid, you got some good skills there. Let's do this. But I can't tell an artist to stick to his game. I can't tell him stick to his artistic game because they waving bags in your face to change, dude. They waving different bags in your face to make a record like this guy, this format. And now with the AI, remember they did deals where they own all of your intellectual property. See, I never allowed that. So in these companies now, when they do the deal with the artist, they own the intellectual property. So now they can just take you. They don't even need you anymore to make the records. They can just take you out of the situation. What do you think a 360 deal is? What do y'all think a 360 deal is? What do you think that deal is? They own everything that has to do with you. So now they own your intellectual property. Yeah, it's a big check in the beginning, obviously. Yeah, you buy some jewelry with the check and you get yourself a nice little Rolls Royce Phantom and all that other stuff. You get all these streams on there, but they own you. They own you and your likeness and your intellectual property. So now, remember, they was trying to do it with Tupac. They was trying to make these holograms and shit. Well, that's all the AI is. So do y'all really want Tupac album coming out without Tupac? Without Tupac making the record? Is that what y'all want? Tupac can't make the record no more. He's no longer here. Do y'all really want Biggie's album, a new Biggie album out here without Biggie on it? What are you saying? Let the dead rest. Let the dead rest. They never really, Will Atkins, they never really, because I wouldn't play around. I let it be known in the beginning. I'm not with all the foolishness. I'll laugh and joke with y'all all day. We'll have fun, but I'm not with that foolishness. I'm not. And you got to understand, like, I'm not a gangster. But I know some of the most gangsters out here. And if I could live my life and be happy and comfortable around them, do you think some little punk ass record company dude is gonna shake me up in any kind of way? Get out of here! Get out of here! Who the fuck are you playing with? Get out of here! What did you do? What? I didn't care. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Move me. I'm right here. What you go? Move me. I ain't moving. I'm not. I dare you. If you know the stuff that I used to do to these labels, you'd be like, Lazy is crazy. The stuff I used to do to these labels, they were more scared of me than any other artist. They would think, oh, here he comes. And is he by himself? They knew they were safer. They knew they were safer when they had the art, when I would bring the artists, because they knew I didn't want to start no trouble with the artists. They were more afraid of me when I came by myself. I was terrorizing these dudes. Get out of here. What are you thinking about? So that's what they don't want to deal with a guy like me, a guy like 50 Cent. You think they would want to deal with 50 Cent when 50 Cent would get mad and go up there to Interscope and like, yo, y'all full of shit and curse them out? Do you think they want to deal with a Damon Dash? You think they want to deal with Damon? I got to get him on this week. I think they made AI because they didn't want to deal with Damon Dash. Damon Dash had the money and the power. The entire industry got together to get rid of Damon Dash. Every labels that were at war with each other. Labels said, no, let's get together to get rid of that guy. Because he's going to inspire other guys to be like him. Yeah, but Damon Dash wasn't a problem. Damon Dash was successful. Damon Dash did something never done before. He went in and said, why are you owning my records? I'm making them. I'm paying for them. Why do you own the records? That's what Damon Dash was saying. I need to own this. And I need to pay you a royalty for distributing my records. Why am I giving you something that I make and I own and you don't do anything? You don't make the records. You're not in the studio. You don't have anything to do with these records. Why am I paying you for that? Why am I letting you pay me? Why don't I just pay you a little bit of money for helping me move it around as a distributor? Damon Dash changed the game. And after Damon Dash, No Limit and Baby and them, with Lil Wayne and Baby and all those guys, you came through. No, when I say, yeah, I got you. No, Dame changed the game. Before that, they were paying other people money. With all due respect to Puffy, who Bad Boy did amazing things, right? But that was they used the company's money to do that. Puffy's deal was a huge deal. His first deal with Clive Davis, Clive gave him a big amount of money. Right? So if I give you the money and you go make the record, that's my record. But if you take hold on. I got to get some ladies giving you game, a sound effect. Ladies are giving you game. If I spend my money and go make the record and bring it to you, it's my record. So now, however much you want to buy into it, it should be a conversation. I can say, I'll give you 20% of the record. But if you give me the money, you can give me 20% of the record. And then you still got to get the money you gave me back. You understand? It's an investment. Understand? I'm giving you game here. Damon, that's why I did the deal with Damon, because he was preaching ownership at that point in his life. I did the deal with Biggs, Jay-Z, and Damon because they said, we can own this. So the entire music business got together. They got together and pushed him out with the help of people of black artists and black executives. Because they didn't want to, they were afraid of Damon so much they used people close to him to push him out. And unfortunately, Damon couldn't see it, because Damon couldn't believe that his people would push him out. And listen, Damon's my brother, so I can tell you sometimes he's a little bit much. He's a little, sometimes the man can be a little bit much. Right? But that doesn't change who he is and what he brings to the table. So if he's just like sometimes, just like artists, sometimes, fame can be a little much and Billy can be much. Nah, but listen, you can't go through life like that. You can't go through, Will said, what Atkins said, you can't trust nobody. So what? What are you gonna do? You're gonna go through life worrying about that? What happens? You lose something? You got to move on. You got to move forward in your life. You can't be walking around here scared to trust people, all this other shit. Just verify. You know what I'm saying? Trust but verify. Nothing wrong with verifying. Making sure and it's all about interest. Always verify, bro. Don't stuff like that. Damon, Damon is Dame. That's what he does. Everybody has their personality. You know what I'm saying? Some people be bugging, some people not be bugging. Dame is a smart guy. He has his own. That's not Dame. He's a unique individual. That's what makes Damon Dash unique. He's an individual. He's unique. He does what he has to do, but he does a great job at that time. In hip hop, he was one of one. Nobody else was like Damon Dash at that time. He in music business. And some of the people, I don't think it's that. I'm not gonna. First of all, I'm not gonna say that they used Jay-Z against Dame personal, because I was too close to everything. I saw it. I was too close to it. If you would ask me my opinion of this, I would probably, and this is exclusive because we're almost out of here today. So this is exclusive. I would say This is how I'll put it. Our job as talent finders, managers, artists, developers, record company owners, our job is to find artists and get them so powerful that they don't need us anymore. So for me, it's successful when I take an artist and then they go do their thing and they don't need me because they're supposed to grow. Jay-Z, I told Damon, I said, Dame, you did your job. You got Jay, you built the artist, you built, along with Jay and Dame, Damon Biggs, y'all built that situation. And then it matured and it was time for y'all to move on different directions. I don't think it was rock. They should not have stayed together. Kanye West, Damon discovered Kanye West, helped him, build him, boom, moved off. Damon discovered Kevin Hart. And by the way, Kevin Hart, I hope you're doing better. He was in a big car accident. Hope you're supposed to go off and do your thing. Beanie Siegel, you're supposed to go off and do your thing. If your artists go off and do their thing, then that's telling you that you're successful. That means you did a great job. If your kids are living in your house at 30 years old, then you did something wrong. Your kids are supposed to grow up and go do what they had to do. I think that was great. Shout to Dame Dash, Dame Biggs and Jay. They did great things. They're supposed to go off and do other stuff, not sit up under each other. No, I don't think so. They're supposed to go off and do their own thing. I don't think it was a Dame against Jay thing or the breakup of Rockefeller. It was supposed to move forward. Now, the way it happened or whatever the case may be, that's another thing. Yeah, I'm going to call you, April, because I got to go to the doctor. I have a doctor's appointment. So we'll set it up. I'm going to see if I can make it today or if tomorrow, if it's okay with you. But I have a doctor's appointment. Yeah, but you only listen to one side of the story, bro. You gotta. Will says, no, it's not just that. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, like I'm gonna say it like I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna play some music before I get out of here. I'm gonna say it like this. If somebody has a divorce, right, and you and your wife, from your wife's perspective, you're gonna be wrong. You know what I'm saying? From your perspective, you're gonna be right. At some point, people they move in different directions. It's called life. Now, from Damon's perspective, he's gonna say it was wrong. And from Jay's perspective, he's going to say it was time for him to move on. The great thing about life is you can do what you want to do. If you're ready to go tomorrow, like for me and Billy and Fame, if they say, I don't want to work with you tomorrow, ladies, I'll be like, okay, cool. Go live your life. I would be happy that they decided to do what they wanted to do because I love them unconditionally. I love them. It don't matter. I love them. That's the same thing in the divorce. If you and your wife decide to split up and she decide I'm going to be happy doing something else, you should love her for that. Yo, live your life. Everybody got to handle their own shit. And at the end of the day, so, I can't tell Dame how to express herself in those conversations, but I can only say this. We on the outside looking in. We don't know what's going on inside with even as close as I was to it. I'm on the outside looking in. Oh, I would be happy. You crazy? I'm a different kind of dude. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I love them. I'm not here because I'm here because I love them, and then I play whatever role that I play, whether it means making music, putting together tours, working with them creatively on the songs. You don't know how big of an impact I am on the MOP existence when we get together and all these albums that we put out. But you know what? At the end of the day, it would be great for me. Like when Billy goes off and makes his album, they come back to me for counsel. They say, ladies, what do you think of that? They want my counsel. That's what we're supposed to do. For me to take a guy off a corner in Brownsville and 30 years later, like Billy's got some television stuff happening, to see Billy successful with television and all that shit, 30 years later, to me, that's successful. I'm a different kind of dude. I'm not like everybody else. I want you to be successful because I'm dope. So everything about me is dope. So when you come to me, you coming to me and saying, I'm going to need you to help me do a situation. I'm going to need you to work with me on whatever, and I will help you because I'm that good at what I do. And I'm proud of who I am, and I'm proud of my boys. That's why we could never be like Rockefeller. We could never be like them other labels. In my opinion, I believe that crew should have stayed, even if they didn't work together in business, they should have been in counsel with each other. Sometimes it doesn't always work out. Every business doesn't work out, but at the end of the day, they should have remained in counsel because they're too valuable as assets. They were great assets. Damon, Dash, Jay-Z, Biggs are assets. Don't throw away your assets. When it comes to MOP, I'm an asset. Not just Lays from MOP, the beginning, the founder who put this together, who grabbed them and took them off the corner and executive produced all these albums and put all the tours together and wrote all the videos, whatever the case may be, would be Bill and Fame, or the silent member of the group, whatever they may call me, right? At the end of the day, I'm going to always be an asset. The day that I cannot be an asset, I'm going to go sit my ass down. I'm going to go sit down. The day I can't be an asset, I'm going to go sit down. The day I become a liability, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to sit down because it's not about me. Yeah. It's a business. At the end of the day, it's not always perfect. Business ain't perfect, y'all. Anyway, thank y'all very much. This was a great discussion this morning. April, I'm going to call you in a minute. And it was a great discussion. And I'm bringing out you something. So, yeah, that's how I feel about it. You know, I don't think it was a bad thing that they split up. And I don't think that it was a bad thing that it happened. It was called life. Life happens. But what I don't like about it is I'm just mad that they're not friends like they used to be. That's what I'm mad about it. Will Atkins, salute y'all. Bishop Uncle Ace from the Raw Perspective. Have a wonderful day. This is a great conversation. Grown Folks Tuesdays tomorrow. There's a lot of maturity in this grown folk hip hop, and I like being mature. I mean, we grown, so we got to handle things like grown. Because if we are not mature, then how are we going to raise these kids right? We got to raise these kids right, so we got to have a mature attitude towards things. Shout to my OSG family. Shout to my MOP First family. Love y'all. I don't give a damn, man. You crazy? All I want for them. For Bill and Fame, all I want for them to be successful in life. I would love it. Like anything you want for them. Hey, fuck the fame. There you go. When we say first family, it's first family for real. You want your brothers to be successful. That's that problem in the black community. Somebody can't be successful unless we down. No, I want y'all to be, I'm happy. I want everybody to be successful. You should celebrate someone else's success. That's a blessing. Have a great day, everybody. Y'all have a great day. Too rough. Fools try to move, but the fools can't get with us, cause we holding classic, rolling classic, rolling classic, rolling classic. What's that?